American League champion Houston Astros. So, and Harper in the order, but Rob Thompson says I think he's in this series for the Astros when you're looking at the Orioles at first. And Martin Maldonado. Alex Bregman out of the cleanup spot, followed by your names in the lineup. But this is one of the most well-rounded.
Much of a chance to retrieve
runs during the regular season. And 2/3 of their runs in the playoffs on home
percent clip, and that is how you keep the.
It's the Astros on the board.
Solo home run seems to be the theme, and what the Astros do more than they didn't change philosophies. The dilemma here for Nola right now would be
runner takes up. Maldonado comes through, and it's two.
A fastball down, a breaking.
The bottom of the order for
have been able to do. Look, they may not.
Williams, PBS was doing a documentary.
The payoff. Whoa! Kyle Tucker heard it.
Balls that he took, and then it looked like Phillies have been trying to get the timing of his foot down. Troy. The ball was down and didn't get off the plate.
Nick Castellanos goes down to that base hit into left field. Third hit to have, and they get it.
Yeah, and look for a fastball. He won. Got teams that they need to, and two. I mean, those are back-breaking 2-out.
Offensively here in the fourth. Harper and a 2-run double from Bohm. This is something the Phillies have been doing throughout the post.
San Diego, after San Diego scored.
Reaction back in Philadelphia at the watch.
Mechanics falling off a little more mechanics a couple times.
Cachet's in front of Alvarez. Marsh a leadoff double. Today, and the Phillies are hoping that 2-0. Schwarber on a curve.
You know, let your velocity sometimes.
2-1. Doubles up on the. Came back and had a 500. On another 3-2, he takes.
Looking again, if Hoskins could stay up the middle of the left side for possible ground ball.
It is.
Don't ever think you're going to get that ball right there.
He got a fastball. Stop Pena's out for the first down
situation. I would think if JT would.
Let's see, the Philly catcher was and
attack JT the rest of the at bat.
0-1 pitch. Real move.
Hanging breaking ball. Looks like he.
And it's off the wall. Both runners.
Schwarber, even with his bad knee, team is amazing.
And tied it in the fifth. Abreu's their best guy at limited. On an 0-1. Fouls it off. He threw against him in early October. His 1-2 to Harper. 2 out. Game tripped to end the regular season. Yeah. Castellanos fouls it off. When they're back in Philadelphia. Castellanos chops one. Said I've hit on this 1-2 from Verlander. He's down on a 5-0 deficit, and we saw Jose Alvarado warming for the Phillies.
The whole scenario might be damage control.
Very little chance he faces Tucker, who's homered.
Hard to question their success.
Something that he thought. Pitcher Nola's home with a 2-2, and Pena's down. His best lefty in the bullpen's come on to this 118th World Series. Yordan Alvarez walked his first. Alvarez, lone man on the left side. He drifts wild card round, beating the defending champion. Alex Bregman takes strike.
As Rob would love to stay 3.
The 1-2 pitch. Bregman down.
Bullpens, you got to give the advantage to Houston. Seattle, which they won.
For the first out of the 6th.
To this level, you want to flex
more than 5.
Really doesn't have a changeup much.
Here's his 1-2. Stop. Watch his strike.
Never give up. I've said it all year long.
Abreu's coming out firing. He's ahead of Segura 0-1.
That game and use all those resources. I keep that leverage going.
Bada bing.
It's that 2-seamer over the 4-seamer, and that
the one-time starter. In fact, his entire this year. And when he came back this year, they said, let's see what it looks like out of the pen. Play. It's not an easy play. And Kenny detailed his 2-0.
Strike be successful.
On 2-1, Segura going out. It's Castellanos with a
off a Cole for that second.
Only 2 on a 2-0. McCormick. Oh, here it comes. McCormick. What?
Well, they got
Couple of times the game on a 2-0 pitch. Play across the diamond and tie. And back after a word from your local. This game is tied up at 5 apiece. 2 years old when he made his debut. Straight. And an easy play for Tucker in the first. Walked and scored his last 5 games, 7th inning. Schwarber takes a strike.
Their job and what they're trying to do, but this is a big.
Lands a break. 1 hit against a non-fan player that's played in the World Series for the. He waits on it and then it's kicked.
The way he thought, hits him on the heel.
1 ball, no strikes. 4 big moments. It's a guy who put the bigger names in there. He's no longer the fade. On this 2-2 pitch, Hoskins is down. Bunch of losing in Miami. There goes Schwarber. Pitches low. Maldonado's throw. Because Maldonado's got one of the best arm in position in a game the Phillies won. JT Realmuto. It's that home run in the championship series. Schwarber at second. Realmuto at Phillies now trying to put him in front of the World Series.
Breaker at this time of the year.
Harper takes ball. Back-to-back 2-out walks from Brian.
Hitter expands the strike zone early. In this game, the time off, the work, everything.
On a 1-0, he swings and misses. Quick time in the World Series comes against the team in the 7th. His 1-1 pitch is grounded, floated, tied up in game 1. Castellanos chases this. But the Phillies have tied it, and here we are. 0 for 3 tonight and 3 for the order for the Astros. Altuve. You know, though, a guy like this, that. 1 gone.
When he went to Alvarez is a high leverage spot for Alvarado.
Semblance of length. Eflin's attempting to do that. And an 0-1 pitch. Has it. 2 up and 2 down for Eflin. Game 1. He's coming in. Darned if you don't. You don't like the idea of a righty. 5 in the 7th is 1-0. In their first.
They could put Syndergaard in the game 3, but.
That's a. Pat. 3-2 to Alvarez. Got him swinging. Out with 2 Ks and a walk. Back-to-back. Bryson Stott, who fouled off 5 on a 1-2 pitch. It has room. 2 gone in the 8th.
No, they have just proved to themselves.
Segura with 2 carves right through him in the 8th. Suarez, who came on to get the last out of the set. First one to Bregman. They're in the National League this year. Putting himself into the spotlight. Chopping 1.
You know why? Because they're
Tucker. And the goal show for the Astros.
This man's thrown a pitch under 90.
Is it first? The second one. Segura to first late. With Dominguez, who is in admit. Big.
Obviously, Mancini not seen.
0-2. Goes back there and gets him.
The top curveball.
Who's got a double in this game. Swings and misses. His 0-1 pitch. Inside. Up for the Astros in the bottom of the 9th. Back to the regular season. And Marsh is the first out of the 9th. Pitches are change-ups. On a 1-0, Schwarber has his knees buckled. Trout in the National League. First year Philly Schwarber. Watches the power. And of course, 1-0. Hoskins fouls it back. Hoskins. Left side of the infield, it's Pena. This game 1 coming to the plate. Astros.
The high leverage guys to try to keep the
0-1 pitch. McCormick shoots it. 1-2-2. Down swing. Perfect.
His power stroke, which he found a
1-1 pitch. Foul.
To try and use his power tonight.
3-2. It's
hitting aspect in the batting.
In the postseason all time. Altuve takes base of this most dominant era of the 9th inning. 1-2. Coming. That ball's down. Job base hit. And the winning run has done that. Can he do it in the world? Altuve. Throw from Realmuto. Into scoring position. Just incredible poise from this 1-1 pitch. Field. Castellanos saves. Game 1 ending in the bottom of the 9th.
But that man right there saved the night.
2 hits over 5 scoreless innings. This is the 5th reliever for the 3-2 from Garcia. Real Muto.
He just drives it. Keeps it.
It's gone! Real Muto!
And I'm sure rounding the base.
The lead in the 10th. And from down. Home run of the MVP resume on this Phillies team. This tied the game up. They'll use one to take the lead. And now this is the largest payroll in franchise. Harper and Real Muto. Base hit of the game.